Hey, Frosty, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, I'm alright. Just thought I'd do a little farming. I'm thinking about turning this whole map into one big dairy. But, of course, that means buying all the land, and that's going to take a while, so I guess I better get started. Contracts. Head down to field 13 and start harvesting. That's... Hey, D40. What's going on, dude? I started this map on PC. Hey, Noel. What's up, dude? Started this map on PC and I thought, oh, great. William, hello? Started this map on PC and the land was like cheap. I was like, oh, great. I can be able to do this no problem. Come on here on the console. It's nowhere near as cheap. So this is going to be more of a challenge than I thought, which is perfectly fine. But it's just going to make things a slow grind. This is Farming Legend, is what map this is. I guess this is one of the in-game maps from Farming Simulator 11, and then it got converted to 19. I had to play FS11, so I didn't know for sure. I didn't start playing until FS 15, so... Junior Firefighter, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, I loved 15. I played that, well, I play Farming Simulator as much as I can every day, but when I started, especially with Bjornholm, I played that map as much as I possibly could. I love that map. It's still one of my all-time favorite Farming Simulator maps. Alright. That's not very straight there, Mr. Harvester. What are you doing? No. Stop. The field's straight. Come on. Here's AI's being typical Farming Simulator AI. Okay, well. That's great. Okay, well, let's get a tractor and a tipper. You're gonna be fun, aren't you? There's no hemp on this map, so I don't know what his excuse is. I think I need to drug test my AI workers or something. They're pretty bad. How's the sound out there, guys? Everything sound okay? If I fired any AI worker that didn't do perfect Frosty, I would be doing everything by myself because they all suck. And then my streams would take forever to get anything done, and that would be boring. So, no thank you. I actually have a bigger tipper than this one, but I don't know if the pipe on that harvester will reach it, so that's what I thought. I missed a turn. Okay. Hopefully nobody's coming. Nope. Okay, good. Out of this way. I'm still learning this map. I played it on PC just a little bit today to see if I wanted to look for it on console tonight. And yeah, I don't know the layout, so for those who don't know this map, we're going to be learning it together pretty much because I don't know it that well. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know what? Frosty Rose is right. You need to be fired. You want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. At D40, we've seen her play Wreckfest. We wouldn't want to be her insurance agent either. Or mine, for that matter. Huh. Well, you might want to go sometime to some of the people you're not getting notifications for, Frosty, and make sure they changed things on YouTube where you have to click the bell to make sure you click like all or some or none. It's not just all notifications or none. There's like, it's like personalizes or something. So make sure you guys, if you subscribe, click that bell and make sure you click all, because that's becoming a problem on YouTube. People aren't getting notified and then they miss, and that's not good. So yeah, YouTube likes to break things that don't need to be broken and forget to fix things that need to be fixed. So yeah, I know what you mean, D40. Like, it's weird because, like, if somebody streams from PC, okay, the notifications that they posted a video go out when they're done to, like, Discord. But yet when I go live on PS4, it goes out right away on Discord. But it looks like the way it's worded on Discord, like I'm done. It's a little backwards, and it's frustrating. And YouTube just, like I said, YouTube just sucks. Yeah, because as soon as I went live, it said on Discord that I'd posted a video. It was like, no, I'm making a video, so to speak. If everything that needed to be fixed on the internet got fixed for us, everything would be down for a long time for repairs. Yeah. Well, I'm going to start... I mean, I'm not trying to copy Clutch, but he had a good idea by doing his non-farm sim games on Twitch and then just keeping YouTube for farm sim. And there is some stuff I want to do that isn't farm sim, so I'm going to have to do some stuff to Twitch, I think, so I don't mess up YouTube even more, because that's part of the problem. Yeah, well, Clutch said in Streamlabs there's two audios. One's your mic and the other is like the game or whatever. So you might want to check your levels on that. The notifications for Twitch, yeah, they do seem to be a bit more like as soon as you get started, they go out, you know. So yeah. I guess you can stream to Discord too or something. I don't know what that's all about. Blue Type tried it one night, and I don't know what the deal is. I'm not as familiar with it. Okay, I hired a worker, and you're doing that. Okay, well, that's interesting. Alright, fine. You just go do that. Have fun for a minute. All you do is go to a chat room on a server, and there's a goal. Oh, okay. Sounds easier than Streamlabs. It's almost as easy as streaming from console. Let's see, where does this have to go? Oh, it's saving for me. How nice. So polite. Let's see. Oh, that's not too terribly far, because I'm here at 13. And it's got to go down here to port southeast. That's not too bad. Just take the main road across the bridge again and down. Okay. I figured there wasn't a whole lot going on. I didn't know that Old Timer Dave was streaming either. I must, if I got the notification, I must have missed it. But didn't seem to be any Wreckfest going on tonight, so I thought, trying to build my subs here on the tube of you. Okay, now what are you doing? Why are you backing up? If you don't go the other way, then you don't have a... Crop destruction's off at least, thankfully, but... really? You can't drive straight when you're harvesting. But you can drive straight when you're backing up. These AI workers, man. What the hell? He went all the way to the end. know. That's what I'm laughing at. He went all the way to the end. All the way. And then backed up instead of turning around. What are you doing? At least he can back up straight, unlike any of his counterparts. Oh, now he's coming at me. What, you want to play chicken? What? This isn't Wreckfest, bro. What are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? That almost looks like the Combine from Wreckfest, except for it's not open air. I guess the Bison looks more like the Combine from Wreckfest, but is it the Bison? Yeah, there it is. The Bison Super. It's the Wreckfest Combine. What? You backed up to turn around partway in the field to do that much? I think the first drug I'm going to test for with my friggin' AI workers is crack. What in the... Oh, come back here. Just, no. 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 It's going to be replaced as soon as I can afford it, but I'm trying to not take out a loan, but because if I want to buy land, I'm going to have to take out a loan for that. So I don't want to take out a loan to upgrade my equipment if I can help it, because, yeah. Oh, man. Some people's AI children. Oh, man. If he keeps, yeah. If he keeps driving the way he does, I'll send him to a hospital. Not the one you're referring to, though. Send him to the hospital where they give the good drugs. The happy pills. And those lovely jackets that make you hug yourself because they're all about affection. This contract is going to take this entire stream. And the crayons, those timeout crayons in the corner. Yeah, I don't do the timeout game here, so Frosty doesn't have to worry about, like, stocking the crayons. I'll time somebody out if they need it, but I don't do the pyramid game like Clutch does. I know. Yeah, I had like 6 people at one time. And of those 4 people watching right now, I'm actually one of them because I have YouTube on my PC so I can monitor my chat. So I'm watching myself stream at the same time as... So there's me. There's Frosty, there's UD40, and a lurker who apparently is just too shy to say hello or say anything more if they said hi earlier. We don't bite in here, promise. Feel free to say hi. Subscribe, hit the like button, all that fun stuff. Yeah. Well, I think I can do single-player PC streams, but the problem is I wouldn't be able to monitor my chat very easily. I wouldn't know who's watching because I only have one monitor. And it would be tough to do with my phone. I might be able to do solo, but I don't know for sure. I tried multiplayer streaming from the PC and the game froze on me. And then I had earlier than that tried a single player, but I didn't have Streamlabs set up right. So yeah, I tried to do a single player, but I didn't have Streamlabs set up right for my scene, so I was broadcasting audio and no picture. Frosty tried to to stream, and she broadcasted video with no audio. So between the two of us, we would have had a stream. Not the same game, but we would have had a stream. That would have been interesting. Farm Sim audio with a Wreckfest video. Yeah, just race the combine. Even with this thing wasn't set to be turned on to work, racing a combine at 15 miles an hour would be brutal. So boring. But at least I'd maybe like the corners without taking out the tires. So when you're playing Wreckfest with SD40, are you on a controller or a steering wheel? Because I have a controller and Frosty absolutely loves her wheel. Well, I can ram them at 15 miles an hour. Oh, are you on keyboard? Dude, are you racing on keyboard on Wreckfest? That's insane. Wow. Well, props to you, brother. Props to you on that one. As Clutch would say, holy shnikes. I couldn't imagine trying to steer and make those corners on a keyboard. Oh yeah. Now you hang in there pretty good. You've given me a run for my money and kept me at the back of the pack a few times. That's why I didn't think you that's why I didn't think about you using a keyboard when I asked you if you used controller or a wheel, because I was like, no. So this is going to be a dairy, but I'm not going to be able to get all this straw, and I can't turn off the straw swath with this. Oh, now it's going to let me. Alright, there. Turn off the straw swath, don't need it, because I won't be collecting it anyways. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, tonight I was trying to decide if I was going to drive ATS or if I was going to do this. Then I looked at my subs and said, I better get out there. What's up, Whammer? How's it going, buddy? Yep, just barely didn't make it to the end, of course. Okay. Tab over here. I heard she was teaching Clutch how to cowboy up last night, too. Are you playing that Outlaws game, D40? Or is it just like about everybody else in the Discord except you and I and Blue Type? Seven of you. The Magnificent Seven? Did they start chanting, one of us, one of us? You got sucked in, huh? Not so magnificent, yeah. I was being sarcastic with the... You know I tease. I joke. Frosty loves the animals. Well, there's a shocker. Yeah, I don't think the hunting part is quite her thing. Here comes Peter Cottontail hopping down the blam. Not anymore. Not with Frosty around. She puts Annie Oakley to shame. And I promise, guys, I won't sing anymore. That's it. That's the limit for the night. Probably did. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm doing this and not like on The Masked Singer. Because masked is what I should be, so you don't have to look at me. Elk during mating season? Uh, Thank you for the sub there, Low Buck Gamer. Make sure you say hi in the chat. Don't be shy. We don't bite. We're all a bunch of just goofballs in here. Yeah, Frosty, I think you're probably going to need to get some sleep. Hey, there he is. There's Lobot Gamer. I'm guessing he. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't assume, but... How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Well, I guess, okay. I guess YouTube's not totally stinking on giving out the notifications. Somebody found me. Yeah, haha, Whammer, haha. There you go. I was talking to the others earlier about yeah, I'm glad you got the notification, Whammer, because Frosty was saying she's not getting all of hers. So, oops, I just passed my sell point. Yeah, Discord did say, Discord did post. But Discord seems okay, like I said earlier, but YouTube just seems so hit and miss unless you make sure you click all on the notifications when you ring the bell. Here's my sell point. Yeah, you've got all those things muted on Discord, Whammer, because you were you said you were getting bombarded. I should have borrowed equipment when I took this contract so I could use an extra harvester on this field. Because that little starting harvester on this map is just so small, it's going to take forever. Yeah, I just started this map tonight with this stream, so a little over half an hour ago. My plan is eventually, once I make enough money, to buy up quite a bit of it and make just a great big dairy on here, where the only fields I worry about will be either grass, so I can do bales, or for chaff, or just rotate between wheat, barley and oats for the straw swath and just concentrate on raising cows. On FS17 I was able to do like the whole map that way, but with 19 I'm not sure because the animal limitations. Yeah, I'm in quite a few Discords as well, but a lot of them are muted. I probably need to leave some of them. Yeah. Some of the Discords I follow or you know that I joined, not necessarily follow, but joined is just to show support for somebody I know. Okay, the helper has a full tank. Not a surprise. Well, thanks for stopping in, Frosty. You probably have to work tomorrow. Lobot Gamer, this is Farming Legend. This is a converted map. I guess it was one of the Giants base game maps in FS11, I think it said. So I think what I'm going to end up doing, I didn't want to, but if I don't, I'll be here for 5 years. I should have leased a bigger harvester so I could have a header without needing a trailer, but I'll just make my way down. That's not that wide. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, Lobach, especially since I'm just leasing it to get this contract done quick. Because I'm trying to build money, not lose money. But sometimes you gotta spend some money to make some money. I might eventually sell some of the equipment that I don't think I'm gonna need, so that I can ease up my slot count a little bit and afford something bigger. I guess that Outlaws of the Old West game on PC. I guess that's a pretty in-depth game, guys. That's what they're talking about, Lowbuck Gamer, about the little house with a few traps and stuff. They're talking about about a PC game they're playing called Outlaws of the Old West. Yeah, yeah. But it might get a little confusing with the chat talking about multiple games at the same time. So I thought, maybe I better help bring you up to speed. I hate jumping into chat and having into a stream and having people talking about things that I have no idea what they're talking about. Oh no, it's alright, dude. I don't know if Lowbuck plays on PC. No, it's okay. That's okay, D40. I don't know if he plays on PC, if he plays on console, if he plays both. But I just thought I'd clarify in case there was any confusion. Only PS4? Okay, well that's what I'm on right now. Is that my Discord there, Whammer? What link did you just post? That's mine? Okay. You know, I wouldn't have cared if you put clutches on here, but it just would have been a little weird. But if you're on Discord at all, Lowbuck Gamer, go ahead and go to that link and join, because I do plan on doing some multiplayer streams, hopefully soon. The last time I tried, I just picked a bad night, I guess, because people were busy and weren't able to do it. But that's a good place to find out if I'm planning it or not. We can talk about what maps and what mods we might want to do for a multiplayer. So feel free to join up. Oh, I know, but okay. Let's see, I don't really use Twitter and Instagram a whole lot, so trying to remember. I think if you search Rob D 1972 on PlayStation 4, you should find me, or Rob D Titan Charger or whatever I think it says. Because we can get yeah, oh yeah, I'm old. Like what? Like what? Like 6, 7 months older than you, Whammer? It is. It is growing, and it's free. Love it. There, you can put an app on your phone. You can. I use it on Google Chrome as well. It's all up to you, dude. Uh, I have a lot of my fellow Farming Simulator YouTube friends have Discord channels, and when we do PC multiplayer, that's what we use for. Yeah, there's a PC app as well, but that's what we use for voice chat when we're doing PC multiplayer, because I play on both. But right now, I'm only able to stream on PS4 because my computer is just not able to handle a lot. I gotta do some upgrading. I don't know how many YouTubers you may follow on for Farming Simulator. They're low buck, but if you did join Discord, I could help you find some other channels for a few of them, or introduce you to YouTube channels for maybe some people too many. Well, I associate with Clutch Simulations, Farmer Min, Golf Cart Jockey, just to name a few. Follow Min and Golf Cart. I play. I did. Oh, actually, I was live streaming with him just just last night, the night before. He started he did a let's play or a live stream on the PC Hazard County map. Farmer Min and I have played multiplayer on PC quite a few times. Happy to call my friend. All right, D40, I'll be here for a little while. That field's going to take a while. I'm at least going to do that field tonight, guys. See how I'm feeling after. Speaking of Farmer Min, I think we said his name too many times. Holy buckets, there he is. What's going on, dude? I was just talking to my new subscriber, Lowbuck Gamer here. He also follows your channel, so I was telling him about Discord. I was mentioning some of the YouTubers that I associate with. Your name came up. For once, you actually didn't do anything wrong. Everybody should follow Min. Everybody should follow Min and Golf Cart, especially if they drink bourbon. I was trying to decide there, Farmer Min, if I should stream on my own or go do some work on your Hazard County server. This is Farming Legend. This is the map that was converted from FS 11 to 19. I think it skipped. Well, I don't know about 13, but I guess it skipped like 15 and 17 because I hadn't really seen it until 19. I kind of like it. It's a conversion of an old Giants map. No, I'm not able to stream from PC yet. I haven't tried lately. You only want me to go on the server when I'm streaming? Is that how you're wanting to do it? Get around this cement mixer before a car comes in the direction. There we go. I'm on PS4 right now, yeah. Yep. This map is on PC and console. Actually, I started playing it today on PC, and the land prices were incredibly cheap. I was like, "Oh, nice, cool." I thought, "Oh, I'll stream it on PS4. Then, if the land's so cheap, I could buy up practically the whole map, no problem." I get on here, and the console version land prices are about like 10 times higher. Like PC, it's like $56 for like one field, and on console it's like 560,000 or something. It's just a big jump, big difference. I'm like, okay, a more honest challenge. Yeah, I'm doing the PS4 thing tonight. You're gonna record there tomorrow? Okay. Now, I was thinking about I was going to finish that hemp, not hemp. I've been watching too much Rustic Acres. What was it? Spelt and cotton that we started the other night. As long as you didn't change the admin password, I know you changed the login password. As long as you didn't change the admin password, then I'm good to go. Okay. And if you didn't change the password, then do you want me to finish that spelt and cotton so that you can get that equipment that you leased returned and the crops sold, or what? Because I'm okay with helping you on your farm for now, and then I can branch out later once you get rocking and rolling. Okay. I don't know if you want anybody on there with you when you record, but if you do, just let me know. I can come on and help you out at the same time or whatever. If you want to record with me, go ahead. We should get Golf Cart. Too bad we can't get him to get back on the PC. He seems stuck on his Starovice PS4 series. Okay. Nice. Well, then I definitely want to get a farm going on there because playing multiplayer with Golf Cart sounds fun. I haven't done that yet. I better start my farm and stake my claim before he does. Let's see. This one. Yeah, there's that other tipper. I gotta go for a bigger tipper. Man, I'm making too many trips down to that sell point for this contract. Okay, I might jump on there tonight and start a farm so that when we play together next time, I'll have my spot. I can't think of any mods that I want to request to get added to the server. So, okay, I'll message you my phone number too if you ever want to text me or give me a buzz on my cell if you ever think that's easier to get a hold of me. Just whatever way necessary, I don't care. Okay, well, there is a set of headers, I think, for the ideal that are they're drapers, so you don't have to use a header trailer. Maybe I'll get the link to those and get that to you. Maybe we'll get those on the server because that would be cool. They're made by Iconic. The only difference, besides being drapers, is that they, I think they harvest a little bit faster speed or whatever. But there's row crop headers too, not just grain headers. So you'll probably wake up to some messages from me on Discord in the morning or something. Because when I get done with this stream, I'll message you, give you my cell phone number, and we'll see about that header pack. They need drapers for the ideals for console. That's what they need. All right, man. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Always good to have my friends stop in and say hey to when I'm streaming. Just when I'm telling Lowbuck, who I know from YouTube that I play with, boom, the Farmer Mint shows up. It's like Beetlejuice, you say his name too many times. Yep. Same here. I learned a lot from Min as well. And Mr. Seeley P. Because being on console in 17, I wanted somebody who was strictly on on the PC, on the not PC, PS4. I knew when he was going over mods and maps that they were what I could have as well, because I was watching some of the guys like Daggerwin, and you know, they had all the I was watching Daggerwin, and he had all those, you know, PC only mods, and I was like, but I can't have that, and it was just because I didn't have a gaming computer until about a year ago. Yeah. I will be doing, hopefully sooner rather than later, some stuff that will be from the PC, but I bought this game. Hey Whammer, welcome back. I did buy this game on PS4 specifically so I could do multiplayer streams and streams like this, because I was constantly talking to people who play on PS4 and were looking for multiplayer games and weren't able to find anybody who were doing it much. A lot of PC stuff, because PC has seasons and console doesn't have it yet. Yeah, I want to try Wreckfest sometime streaming. But I'm thinking, as far as like Farm Sim goes, I'm going to do like a private stream, which means that I have it set on YouTube to where it doesn't go to any viewers. You might see that I'm live, but you won't be able to watch it. Oh, you were there, Whammer, when Frosty did a test stream for you and I and Clutch that night. If I do that for no viewers and not invite anybody, then I could do just like record a live Let's Play for Farm Sim and be able to get some PC stuff. Since I don't know how to edit and add music and time lapse and all that jazz, I have no idea how to do that stuff. So I'm thinking about doing that. I think you were in voice chat with Clutch when I was mentioning that to him the other night, that I thinking about that for a solution. Okay. Empty my harvesters here. I don't expect my Let's Play and streaming style to make me as big as like a Mr. Sealy P or Daggerwin or DJ Gohan or anything, but as long as I can meet cool people and get them to watch my channel, that's all that really matters. Yeah, I want to grow it, but I'm not worried about being like the biggest name on YouTube. Okay, I should have used this trailer from the beginning. I didn't think that pipe was tall enough to reach over, but it is, so okay. Awesome. I knew the pipe on this harvester was tall enough, but that old school New Holland is just so small. Yeah, Whammer, you missed Farmer Min. He was in here. that that New Holland, yeah, it's always one that whenever I start a map, I try and replace it as soon as I can. If I could afford it without going into too much debt, I would buy one like is just driving away from me right now. Okay. I mean, if I wanted to, I would take a big chunk out of my money, but there is that new Lizard. How much is that thing? It's like 60 grand or something. This thing. It's inexpensive for what it does. 75. But it holds, like, yeah, it holds 60,000 and it holds everything. I wouldn't need a trailer. It's tempting. And I think it has a... Well, let me get out of the way before the harvester gets mad at me. I think it has a trailer hitch on the back. I could even attach like a semi-tipper with a dolly and really take a lot at one time. But that'll be down the line. I want to get some more contracts and make a little bit more money before I start doing that kind of stuff. Because I started with 100 grand. I'm down to 85, and I'm supposed to be doing these contracts to try and make money, not spend money. So I'm not off to a great start in the direction I want to be. think what I'm going to do with this map is everything I do is either going to be multiplayer stream or a single player stream. I'm not going to do any off-camera stuff. So the next time I pick up on this map, everybody who watched the last time will see everything I do. So you guys will see no government subsidy signs, no anything that gives me cheap money. It's either contracts or selling crops. Keep it honest. That's my plan. I picked this map because I kind of like it. Let me show you guys the map on the pause screen. Oops, it's saving for me. Okay, there we go. Hey, Clutch. What's going on, dude? Pried you away from Outlaws of the Old West long enough to stop by and say, hey, right on. So there's the map. This is, like I said before, a Giants map from FS11 converted to FS19, Farming Legend. So I kind of like the layout. Haven't even fired it up yet, huh? You were on it last night, I know, because Frosty was teaching you how to do anything. You start with this. I haven't bought any land, so that's pretty crazy. You start with all that green. So that's one of the reasons why I picked this, because I mean, look at it. It's crazy. Let's see, where's the biogas plant? Do they give you the biogas plant on console to start with? Yes, they do. Ha ha ha! Yay! Oh, that's great. Okay. So if I want to use the BGA, I can. That's good. Okay. But I picked this map because not a lot of people have done Let's Plays or live streams or anything with this map. It kind of was just there and forgotten with FS19. So I was like, you know what? Not a lot of people have seen it. She had to get you some clothes. She found me in a that's a lot of green. I know, Lowbuck. Sorry, I was laughing at Clutch's starting for Outlaws of the Old West. But yeah, you start with a lot of land on this map, and nobody's playing it. Nobody's streaming and doing Let's Plays on it. So I was like, you know what? If nobody else is doing it, or hardly anybody else, then that's a good reason for me to go ahead and check it out. Because it's not going to be one of those maps that everybody's doing and everybody's seen 20 million times. Cough, county line, cough, cough. Just kidding, Clutch. Just kidding. Just kidding. But no, but some maps just do get overplayed. So so I thought, yeah, I'll pick this one. Yeah, you were the original on County Line. Everybody else started following you. It is a good map. It's a fun series. I rewatched that one you said you had to redub because your kids played with your Stream Deck. And you can't tell. You did a good job redoing it. Yeah, I tried to tried to hear, you know, if I could another hour and a half. Oh, ugh. Yeah, I tried to listen to it to see if like I could tell, you know, that it seemed like different, but it seems just like any of your normal videos. So either all of your videos, the timing is funky, or you just got that one timing just right when you redubbed it. And I got a feeling you had the timing right when you redubbed it. I'm just messing around with you. No, it was good. It made me want to go to Applebee's for a roast beef sandwich. No, when I was asking different people for advice on doing Let's Plays when I was just starting out to take my YouTube channel seriously. Hey, OTD, what's going on, man? When I just started out, I was talking to Atomic G67 Gaming or whatever he is now, Eustace Firmer. I can't keep his new name straight. Um, and he said he always records and then he overdubs uh, the on a separate track uh, the narration, and I was like, no, that just sounds too much work to me. How you doing, Dave? I didn't know until I started streaming that you were streaming. Yeah, yeah, sugar beets. You sound like Farmer Min, only the virtual Farmer Min. Low Buck, just so you know, Old Timer Dave is another YouTuber friend of mine. He does good stuff. He's on PC, but he's fun. He's entertaining. Uh, if you've watched any of the live streams that I've done with Farmer Min, you've seen Old Timer Dave in there with me at least once. He's always in the chat with Farmer Min when Min streams. So I'd suggest checking out his channel too. He's a good guy. 2.7 million liters of sugar beets. Oh, good lord. Even Min would say holy buckets to that. Oh, Dave, you deserve it, my friend. You deserve it, and you do the same thing for me. Yeah, Lowbuck, just click on the little dots next to his name. I don't know if you're on PC or if you're on a mobile device right now, but you should be able to click on his name and get a link to his channel. He's just one of the YouTubers I enjoy and I'm proud to call friend. That makes 3 of them that have popped in tonight, so actually 4 because Frosty Rose wants to build her channel, but of the people who are constantly on here posting and streaming and everything else, Farmer Min was in here, Clutch is in here right now, and of course now Old Timer Dave. So that to me is very, very cool that my friends and peers stop in and say hey and check out what I'm doing. Yeah, I've been following Clutch's channel for about a year now, because it was just before 19 came out. I was looking for information anywhere I could get it on Farm Sim 19, and one of the people that popped up was Clutch. So I may not be getting to know this map, but I am getting to know the route from this one field to the one sell point and back to the farm. So I guess I'm kinda learning the map. Slowly but surely, one piece at a time. Maybe? Kinda? Sort of, hopefully? Yeah, DJ has been helpful to, I think he's helped Clutch get quite a few followers, because they get together and it's always funny. Especially when, you know, DJ gives Clutch a modded tractor that goes like 800 miles an hour. Barely tap the accelerator and you're off the map. With how long this is taking. Well, he did post a link in his description to a Google Drive where anybody could download his edits. Because I had one of them, and it was actually causing me a mod conflict. I don't remember how many Clutch had when I joined his channel as a subscriber there, Whammer. But I mean, now he's up to like 10, 15,000, something like that. Our Clutchies growing up. You know you're around 13. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, 10 to 15. You know you're getting big when you get like 2 or 3 new trolls per stream. Yeah. But who's counting, right, Clutch? Well, it's not exactly hard for him to check the numbers of his own channel, so. Oh, I'm not saying he hasn't earned. He's earned every single one of them. Okay. Well, that's just it, Clutch. If you're having fun, then your viewers will have fun. If it sounds like a chore to you, then it's going to sound like a chore to them. And I think that this harvest, for this starting harvester, is going to be what they call a one and done. I don't want to go into debt, so I'm probably going to sell this hunk of crap and then borrow enough to go with it to buy something better. Because it just takes forever to get anything done with this harvester. Yeah, good riddance is right, D40. I cannot wait to see it go. Reminds me of a song by the Ramones, one of my favorite punk bands. Glad to see you go, go, goodbye, glad to see you go, go. Actually, I was showing that one off. The Bison in game actually looks like the one from Wreckfest because it's the open cab. The Bison Super. Super crappy, I think is what it stands for. Yeah, poor Whammer. The only one. I think you were the only person out there in a harvester in Wreckfest. There's limos, buses, semis. Those mud diggers, which are basically just like Blazers or Broncos. Yeah, but you got a few hits on the few of us in the next race is in Revenge. I remember you hitting me because I was in the semi when I hit you in the harvester, so you kind of put me into the wall in the next race to yeah. Low Butt Gamer on his Twitch channel. Yeah, okay, Whammer, sure. Oh, that's right, I'm the dirty roller. But Lowbuck on his Twitch channel, Clutch streams games like Wreckfest, Gears of War, what is it, 5 they're up to now? Borderlands 3, this indie game called Flotsam. Basically all of his non-farming simulator stuff. So if you check out twitch.com/clutch simulations, you'll find where we stream. Here it is. Thank you. Thank you. You can see where we do our late night around this time Wreckfest streams. It's always a funny time. I mean, even before I bought the game and started playing, I was laughing watching them play. So, I know you're a PS4 guy. Well, that game is on PS4, but we play it on PC on there. But Old Timer Dave also watches. So feel free to follow Clutch's Twitch channel if you want to watch us make fools of ourselves. Watch me die in about every race possible. Well then, Dave, it should be a good thing that you can't see it from my perspective because you would be cringing non-stop. No, if he's cringing every time you crash, if he was watching me, it would be even worse, dude. Yeah, right? Yeah, I usually do not finish. Oh, I know. I know, OTD. You're watching it from, yeah, exactly. You're watching it from first person, so. Okay, let's see. 300 grand. We need to pay more attention for the giggling menace. Oh no, tee hee hee, oh no. The Frosty Rose. No, what's funny is when Whammer does Frosty's "Oh no, tee hee hee," because his voice is so much deeper than hers. It sounds like it's Frosty talking through Clutch's like Stream Deck or something. Oh no, tee hee hee. Oh no, that got me that night. Oh my god, I was just laughing so hard I was crying. All right, enough of this fracking around. I'm gonna go into debt. I didn't want to, but I need a decent harvester. I gotta go with Old Faithful here. This will help me take on plenty of contracts and get a lot done a lot faster. Shoot, I still didn't borrow enough money. Okay, fine. Yeah, I don't have a draper for the ideal though. If I had on console a draper for that ideal, I would have had it at the start of that contract I just finished that I got to collect for. Cases, yeah. Well, I mean, like on one of my other maps here uh, on PS4, I have the New Holland header on the ideal, but if I want to keep original to what it's supposed to have and what it's supposed to fit it, try and keep it legit to some point. I'll go ahead and buy the corn header now, so if any kind of a row crop contract comes up, I'll be ready for that too. Legit as the physics, yeah, I know. But I always use the ideal, especially on PC. I'm always in the ideal. It's time for something a little different. I mean, I know the ideal's only like, what, 35,000 more to buy, and then it's got a little less than 3,000, like 2,800 or something liter more capacity, but I know the ideal's nice, but you're on PC where you've got that modded ideal that holds like 300,000 liters or something and drives at like 50 miles an hour. No, I know, D40, I know. And I appreciate you stopping in. All right, Lowbuck. Thanks for stopping in. Hope to see you soon. Yeah. I have one, Dave. Uh, it drives 186 miles an hour and harvests at 30. I mean, yeah, PC gets some really nice toys, but if you're trying to keep it where you're not getting super crazy on the cheating, uh, you can stay semi real. You can stay more realistic on console because you don't get the crazy mods. At least the ideal that you use is closer to real than than the one I was just talking about. The beauty of leased items, I don't have to take them back to the store to return them. If I'm selling something, you gotta take it to the store because you get more money for it. Now to finish off this contract. I have about 10 different ideal mods in my mods folder. I use at the most 2. I think the Kloss pack has a harvester with an even bigger base game grain tank than the ideal. Not much bigger, mind you, but I think it is a bigger than 17,100. I think it's like 18 or 19. Is it a 20,000 tank? Well, okay. Well, that'll be great for the console players. Of course, it'll probably have an insane slot count, which is the problem why you don't see a lot of John Deere on here. The only reason why you see these 2 green tractors is because I started with them. But they're probably going to go soon. Yeah, don't worry about it, Dave. I'm not going to hold you to it. I'm not going to show up in your stream one of these times after I find out and be like, hey, you said this and you said that and it's not, yeah. Don't worry about it. No, it's all right, my friend. It is all right. You do, yeah. You were, I think, were you in his Farmerman's stream the other night? You know that he switched out. He's not doing Old Country Life on his server anymore. So the one that we did together with him on there for Old Country Life is well, you're welcome to jump on and do a farm on Hazard because I'm gonna start one on there. And I think after he gets home, he said Golf Cart Jockey is gonna try and start a farm on there too. So the link to the you have all the mods? Okay, well. Yeah, he changed some mods from Old Country Life, added a few things, but I've got them all now. I am going to request, he said I could, I'm going to send him the password, okay. I'm going to send him a link tomorrow. I want to find, I want the iconic ideal, the iconic header pack for the ideals, so that I have drapers and I can harvest at 12 miles an hour instead of 6. So, $4,000 for that sunflower harvest, and I've got the header for it now. $2,000 for that one. Okay. Next time I stream, I will do that one. Okay. Yeah, I think everything I do on this map, I'm going to stream either single player or multiplayer. I'm not going to do anything off camera. No cheaty ways of making money. It's either going to be bank loan or buying and selling, selling my crops, buying cheaper equipment. I'm going to do this totally honest. I'm not even going to use like greenhouses or the vineyard mod that you give manure and water to and get money from. I'm just going to do... Is that how you're doing county line? Yeah, I'm just going to go totally honest. No cheating in money in any way, shape, or form. And I'm only going to play it where people can see it. Yeah. D40. I'll also get plenty of slots back too. Well, I've been at it for about, hour and 45 minutes. Wow, that flew by. Of course, that field took forever with that. Yeah, on console, you only get so many slots per map. Because I guess so the system can handle it. You also only get so much storage space for downloading mods. It's a real restriction to the console players. Let me show you here real quick. The maximum for a map is 1,299 slots. Let me go into the garage here. Let's take a look here at the tractors. If you look up, you will see up there by my money, by the balance where it says 75,000, you will see, what is that, 468 of 1299. That's how many slots I've used. And then, like, say if I wanted to, since we're talking about John Deere, let's go pick a John Deere right here. The 6R is the first one. It would be 41 slots, so it would take me 41 closer to that 1299, so it would add 41 to that 468 for the first one. But then if I bought a second 6R like that, it would only be like 1 or 2 slots after that. But you have to be careful how many vehicles you buy, how many slots they take up, because otherwise you're going to run out of room in your slot count to be able to have what you need. So that's another reason why I went for the New Holland, because if you go to the harvesters, the New Holland, well, see, if I buy another one, it's only going to be 1 slot. If you look down there underneath the fuel gauge, you see those 8 squares and the -1. That means the next one's only 1 slot. If I sell the harvester, I get back 12 slots. But if I went for the ideal, the first one would be 20 slots. So you got to be smart and you got to plan accordingly to how many slots you want to use. The John Deere stuff, see, look at that harvester right there, the S790. The first one is 47 slots. The John Deere stuff is heavy on the slot count. It's disgusting, really. So you've got to be very careful and take a little strategy into what you want. You can't just be like, well, I love John Deere, I'm going to have 10 S790 harvesters on my farm. Well, on PC you can. On console, nope. It doesn't work that well so easy. So that's why like this Fendt right here probably isn't too bad on the slot count, but this John Deere would be a lot worse. Because if I see the Fendt, if I sell it, I'll get back 21 slots if I sell it. The John Deere, that's only 3 slots if I sell it. That's weird. Because if I buy, well, let's look at the John Deere 7Rs, see 46 slots to buy one of those. Go to the really big modded ones, like there's the 8RTs, 42 slots. I have 2 of them, yeah, but to get them back, but the slots I'd get back when I sell them, though. See, because look at the 9RT, if you buy one, it's 45 slots. It uses up 45 slots. It's crazy. Where the big buds are like 19 and 22 apiece. The Challenger, the big Challenger, this guy's only 15 slots, and really I like him much better than some of the big John Deeres. So yeah, you got to be really careful. 43 slots, 49 slots for the 8R, 72 slots for that modded 7R. That's crazy. But yet if you get like the New Holland 70 series, it's only 20. The Case Quad Track 11. That's how many it costs, how many slots it costs to buy the first one. The 7R, I believe this is the newest one. The one that just came out not that long ago. Yeah. So it's got plenty of, options and stuff. The wheel setup, the design, the terminals and all that. Front loader, the engine. So it does have a lot of options, and that's one of the reasons why, because of all the detail inside and out. But still, 72 slots for the first one is crazy. And and then the next one, if I bought a second one, would probably be somewhere between like maybe 2 to 5 slots each. So, and that's another thing is, like the cotton harvesters, the Case IH, the first one to buy is 25, the John Deere 42, and then look, it's $847,000, almost $1 million to buy if you wanted to buy that harvester. What's the point of having a cotton pack for John Deere if the price to buy is so insane? Because the leasing price is what, 43 grand, 45 grand, something like that. It's ridiculous. What's the point of buying a DLC pack if it's on console, if it's going to eat up your slots and be practically useless? So yeah, there's definitely a strategy when it comes to the slot count on console. But since I can only have one contract at a time, because there is no multiple missions, yeah, the cost is probably going to be the same thing because it's the details and everything. But these tractors can go, and I'll buy one tractor of a lower slot count to replace, because there's no multiple missions mod for console. so I don't need, I can't take more than one contract at a time. Otherwise, I'd have had workers working on that harvesting contract, and I would have done like a fertilizing contract. But you can't do that on console. So, but the money I'm getting back from selling these two John Deere, I'm gonna buy one, like a Vultra or something. They will do all the same work. The cost of each unique model, yeah, having to be rendered in, which is why the second one, you know, and second or third ones are less slots, because it's just copying basically what it's already rendered in. And I don't know if it's Sony and Microsoft for the for their respective consoles, or if it's you know John Deere, or if it's just something Giants has to do. But it's you know, yeah, the shop is nice and close. That's one of the other reasons why I picked this map. It's a nice short drive. And the gas station's right in between. I'm almost done, Clutch. I'm about ready to get off of here myself, so I understand, dude. It's all good. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. So now that I sold those, I can get one tractor of a different brand, like a Deutz-Fahr, however you wish to pronounce it. That one's only 13 slots. Massey 12, New Holland 17, Valtra 12. So I can definitely save on my slot count quite a bit, because I had used up like what 460 something slots, and I'm down to 424 by getting rid of those two tractors. So I'd still be better off on the slot count by getting one big Fendt. And I loved this tractor in 17. La la la. My camera's going crazy. Here we go. So let's go for, we'll put weights on it. And of course, we're going to go for the 1050 because, well, yep, I don't have enough money. So, let's see, I have 287 and it's 300 and 369 or something like that. So that's another thing I gotta consider. Yep, I didn't even look at the price tag or how much money I had. So I'm gonna jump down here. Valtra is good, but this Fendt is 272. It's only 16 slots. It's 320. I still don't have enough to do that. If I'm gonna go big though. The Deutz-Fahr is always a nice option. I can go for the black Warrior or the green TTV. What do you guys think? Regular or Warrior? Regular, Warrior. you know, I like this tractor. The black does look nice, doesn't it? And I have enough money to get it too. Sold. Okay. There. Ta-da. Either way, I'm broke. But that's what contracts are for. That's what contracts are for. Look at that. CD40. Isn't that a nice looking tractor right there? It's got a beep beep horn though for a big tractor, which is kind of annoys me. It sounds good though. And it goes 39 miles an hour on the road, which is respectable considering most tractors go like, what, 25, 26? I gotta be careful driving through there. Dave's quick with the crash counter. I'll try to be a good boy tonight. Especially once Dave showed up. I could have gone for an all New Holland farm, but I'm not really worried about that right now. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, to help my bank account a tiny bit, there are only a few people that drive worse than DJ, you and Farmer. Did one of them just say goodnight a few minutes ago? Maybe somebody who hosts Wreckfest on Twitch on a semi-regular basis? Ouch. Well, there, I'll get 68 grand back. Yeah, the baby fence gonna go. I don't need it because I can't do multiple contracts, and right now I'm gonna be doing contracts. So I'll hoof it back to the shop, back to the house this time. You calling it a baby fent reminds me of one of the nights I was streaming with Farmer Min. Outlaw Buck was streaming with him, and he only had... Oh, who was it he had in his chat? I can't remember now, but whoever it was he only had one person in his chat, and he started typing in the lyrics to that Baby Shark song for some who knows what reason. That, like, I guess it's for toddlers or something, but he started typing in the lyrics to Baby Shark into Outlaw Buck's chat because nobody else was in there. Actually, I don't even need that little tipper because I've got the big one. I'll keep the cultivator because I get a cultivating contract. I'll keep the seeder. Drive my new toy a little bit more here. There we go. Yeah, this map is going to spoil me having the store so close to my house. I'll go onto my other maps and be like, but I don't want to drive that far. Well, say goodbye to the baby tipper. There. I'm back up to 99,000, almost 100 grand again. I know. Especially if I had super strength mod on here, but there's no super strength mod on console too. Another way that I have to do this map honest. No super strength, no super speed running. You want to see something else that's cool about this map, D40, and everybody else? You see this conveyor belt right here? You see this trigger area right here? I can sell my straw right here on my farm. I have a barn sell point built into my farm. So if I wanted a little extra money from picking up the straw swath, I could sell it right here at my house. I don't have to drive to the other end of the map to sell my straw. I probably takes grass and hay and silage. I don't know. I haven't checked. I'll check the... I'll check the pause menu in a second here. Oh, it's very handy. Let's just take a look-see here as it saves conveniently again. I like that. I like it, like it, like it. Okay, so let's go over here. I'm guessing that's the barn, because I don't see any other place it could be listed. Yeah, the Legend of the Lazy Farmer. Yeah, silage, grass, hay, straw, all can be sold right here at the house. Yep, that's the barn. That's going to be nice, really. Here's my silos over here. These are nice big silos. I don't know if they have anything in them or not. Some of the prices, yeah. Look at the biogas plant, what it's paying for silage right now. 5,800. Milk at the dairy station is 3,800. Manure at the biogas plant is selling for 58. 1,200 for slurry. Sugar beets. 26.99 at the biogas plant for sugar beets. The biogas plant takes sugar beets for 2,600, where everywhere else is like 400 and something. That's crazy. Look at the egg prices. 9,000 at the dairy station, 9,700. I might have to raise me some chickens. This map is on PC. I'm just saying. Good gracious. Corn, 1,500. Yeah, I know. Hey, Ken, how are you? This is Farming Legend. It is it's an old Giants map from FS11. It's been brought to FS19 now, but I'm doing good. You're actually here getting near the end of the stream. Unfortunately, I'm about ready to think to call it. That soybeans 2600, sunflowers 1900, canola. Wow, got oats, even barley. Even barley selling. Well, it's dropping, but a grand for barley. Wheat's typical wheat, pretty low. Yeah, this map's got some decent prices on it. Look at cotton at the spinnery, 4 grand. Yeah, 24 for wool at the spinnery. I can't get, but you're right though, D40. I can't get over that 97.23 for eggs right now. Yeah, yeah, eggs are crazy. I hadn't seen a lot of people play this one, Ken. That's one reason why I decided to play it. It's not one of those overplayed maps that everybody jumps on as soon as it comes out. Yeah. Milk. Look at that, Ken. 3,800 for milk. Look at the silage price, 58 at the biogas. Yeah, I'll put chickens in and the price will just plummet. I mean manure, 5,800. Now, I don't think you start off with this much on PC, Ken, and I know you're a PC guy, but look at how much land. Was this map in FS17? Maybe it didn't make it to console in 17. But look at this, Ken. Now, I don't think you get this much on PC, but on console, I haven't bought any land. And I started this map tonight. This is what you start with on New Farmer mode on console for land you own. I don't know if I can say the same if it's the same for how much you get on PC. I don't think so. But I think on PC the land is like dirt cheap to buy up like the whole map if you wanted to. I think on PC you start with 100 grand and you probably have enough money to be able to buy the whole map out of that 100 grand. Just about. Yeah. Yeah. The land is more expensive for the stuff you don't own on console, but you start with the biogas plant. I see that. I can see where that would be an issue, Ken. Yeah, because I mean, when you like this plot right here, one of the bigger plots, field 22. Yeah, but this one right here, whoops, is 910,000. All right, almost a million to buy that. I think it was like less than $100 on PC or something. It was or less than $300. It was something just incredibly dirt cheap. It was. I mean, they were practically paying you to take it on PC compared to console. Yeah. So they do give you a lot to start with, but they make you work for anything you buy beyond that, land-wise on console. And I'm on, new farmer mode, which is basic, and easy. I mean, look at my settings. Look, real time, economic difficulty is easy, and it's still that expensive. That's you know, that's crazy. It's absolutely astonishing. Well, uh, I think somebody needs to go in on the PC version into the XML files and change the price of the land to be not so geared towards cheating. Yeah, it's going to be good for grass or logging. Logging on console sucks. I hate logging on console. I I how I log on console is use the T-Rex. That's how I do logging on console. But my plan for this map is I haven't decided what is going to be where yet, but eventually, if I play this map long enough, I want to. Yeah, it gives me room to grow for sure, Ken. But this whole map, eventually, I'm going to try and buy up quite a bit of it, and the fields are either going to be grass for grass bales or tedded for hay, or I'm going to be growing wheat, barley, or oats for the straw swath, and I'm not going to worry about doing much else. The Brux, yeah. Well, the Brux isn't on console, unfortunately, so I have to use the T-Rex. Um, but I'm going to be turning a lot of fields that I buy into like grass fields or using them for straw swath crops because I'm going to be doing. Uh, yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. I wish the Brux was on console too. I would be all over that thing. I'd be selling wood chips left and right. What are the wood chips selling for on this? 286. Not that great. Um, but I'm going to be doing as big as I can, even if it means placing more pastures. This is going to be a dairy map. This whole map is going to be as much dairy. Oh, I know, the milling machine. Yes, another reason not to log. That's why I said I don't like logging on console. Because we don't get like things like the Brux, but we have the T-Rex. But yeah, this is going to be a big dairy operation because with the store being so close, the gas station being so close to the farm, and the animals already being placed as far as the starting pens being already placed, because I have not bought any animal pens. This is what you start with on new farmer mode on this map. Yep, I'll be doing a lot of grass and probably maybe even planting some more because I'm going to probably place more animal pens as I have the space for it and place as many cow pens as I can and pretty much max them out as I have the money and the stuff to do it. And I'm going to do just a big dairy operation. And if you look right now, 3,800 for milk. Yeah. Oh, you mean this one right here? The straw sell point on the farm. I like this. The hay, silage, straw, and grass. Yeah. Sell point on the farm. I didn't remember this map being on 17. It might have been, I just overlooked it, but I just decided on 19 that I was going to play it. Because I was looking for something, you know, because you get a map like Lone Oak or Washoe, Nevada or Oakfield, and everybody on console, Welkers, everybody, uh, yeah, you're right, Ken. It would be a good practice. But everybody jumps on those maps like Welkers and stuff. But I haven't seen a lot of people do a whole lot on Farming Legends, so I was like, okay, this is definitely where it's at. Since I'm going to be planting a lot of grass and not cultivating it up, I turned off lime and plowing and crop destruction. But it looks like this is a lime station already placed if I wanted to do lime. Yeah, I watched them. I watched their YouTube channel, and I've played the map some since they fixed it. Now that they fixed it, it's much better. Um, because if I wanted to play it now, at least I can do the one thing I didn't get to do in 17 that I wanted to do, and that's um, have animals. I can place animals on there now. Um, there was, you know, all you could do. Yeah. Well, Ken, since you're on PC, have you tried Old Country Life? Because if you own the property, there are lime and solid fertilizer mines where once you own the land, you can just take like a wheel loader or something up there and take all the free lime and fertilizer you want as long as you own the land. And what I did on that map was I bought the land, got a whole bunch of lime and fertilizer, and then sold the land back. So, it's of course now there's the production stuff too, where you can make lime and fertilizer and seeds and all that stuff too. So you can eventually make yourself totally self-sufficient and still have everything turned on. That's the beauty of those PC mods that you just don't get. I just don't get them on console. But I've been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. And I guess I've been talking way too much because my throat's starting to bug me a little bit. It's that time of the year when seasons are changing, so allergies change because the pollens change, so I can feel it in my throat. All right, Whammer, have a good one. Go enjoy your Outlaws game. I'm still holding out and not planning on getting that one. All right, Ken, thanks for stopping in. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you haven't already, so that you can find out when I'm gonna, Are you playing Wreckfest? Oh, you want to play some multiplayer? Oh, excuse me. But don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. Thanks, Ken. That way you guys know when I'm going live. Because, all right, I'll hit you up on Discord in a few minutes there, Whammer. We'll crunch some cars. But yeah, make sure you guys click the bell for notifications so you know when I'm doing this, because I plan on doing it more. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Appreciate it. Whammer, OTD, D40, Ken. My other new sub for tonight, I think he's already gone, though. Lowbuck Gamer, Clutch for stopping by, Farmer Min, Frosty was here earlier. You're welcome, D40. I plan on doing more. I plan on doing more, brother. So you're welcome to join us in some Wreckfest too, guys. Those who have it. I don't think we're going to be streaming it though, Dave, but we'll be playing. So I will see the wreckers in Discord in just a few minutes. Have a good night, guys, and I'll see you soon. Take it easy.